Sure, Rock Succeed, and welcome to the first part of my six-part series where I'm gonna basically explain, how I did a speed run and the choices that I did. If you haven't seen it fully, or if you're curious to do one too, since I was interested to do one ever since I made the speed run, I was like, it'd be fun if I can make a guide one day. If so, eventually in the future, that some people want to actually like try it out, they basically have a guide immediately that just can tell them everything they need to know, or like at least they can know. So anyway, we basically start the game normally here, right here at the area. Actually, you know what? Let's close this area for a second. So let's just click new game. So basically, the speedrun starts normally. You click hello. Now I choose the girl character since it's the closest thing your finger can reach. Click yes, and then I click this right here, this button. Since what it basically is, it's closer to the check mark, and you can immediately go like dot dot like that, and then click yes immediately, and then your brother or sister has the same thing. I click this too, and then immediately keep clicking so I can basically pass these areas as fast as possible. You can click way faster if you actually keep trying very hard. If you just click very hard, you can click very fast. I use the analog stick. You can use any kind of stick you want. It doesn't matter though. Anyway, I basically take this direction here. I go near the barn, and then it goes straight up, because if you go a little higher, it's gonna basically take animation, because you're gonna be, let's say, at the top, and then you're gonna waste time because your character goes, it basically notices something, and then it goes down, and then it goes up. Meanwhile, here, just notices it immediately goes straight towards the direction. Now we have our three choices here. I chose Deer, because Deer can learn Ride, which, if you know what Ride is a very good move. I chose Deer. Now there's something I didn't implement in the speed, or something I forgot about, but to help you save a lot of time, after you have a career menu. So let me show you that real quick. So basically, I already have a Deer and stuff like that. I gotta go straight towards the area. I'll try to move as fast as I can, so I can get towards the spot. I go over here and stuff like that. After that, talk with this guy and just tap as fast as you possibly can. Just keep tapping as fast as you can, and then move and stuff like that. Also, when you're a cutscene too, the best thing to do is to keep clicking the button that lets you move, like this, like the analog stick or the other buttons, because what happens is when the game loads into no area, you're gonna be stuck. You're not gonna move immediately, so it's the best to just keep clicking as fast as possible, so the game immediately goes like, oh, you're moving and stuff like that. That also was a bad thing for me to like make him move and stuff like that, because it wastes more time. If he's in front of me, it doesn't make him do more extra steps, than like turning and all that kind of stuff. Now, first, you gotta get this specific item here, right here. So you gotta get this thing. An essence stone. Oh, also forgot about the career menu. So the moment you talk with that old man, the best thing you can do is immediately go towards Deer, click Deer itself. Yeah, click Deer and immediately change its nickname, because it saves more time than you can think. Because the main reason it saves a great amount of time is it doesn't have to load the whole name. Deer leveled up, or Deer used water gun, or Deer used ride, or Deer used surf, or it just immediately goes. Let's say if it was a letter, it would go A used this, A leveled up. It's incredibly faster. It saves way more time for the game to not load a lot of things. Now, now that I have the essence stone, immediately level up Jirya to level 6. The main reason is that because he learns Kindle, which is a very good move to have early on in the game. Go in the house, you gotta heal up, because Dier's gonna have not that much health, and you're going to need a full health for what you're gonna go fight against after her, after leveling him up. Now with this Kindle, it helps you a lot against this one trainer with their first Creo, and also before you do that, it's smart to come down here, right? It could waste a few times, but it's actually very good to help you out if you're in a pickle and you don't want to waste a lot of time by like dying, stuff like that. Talk with this old guy, and he gives you a Shefa job, which is a potion that fully restores you right now in the level that you are. It's very, very good. It can help you out a lot. Anyway, after you do all of that, just basically come down here and stuff like that. And after that, you just keep going down, and you basically got to keep maintaining yourself in a good position where you don't have to like turn a lot, but just keep yourself down and stuff like that. All the way over here, and then just make a turn. You got to go all the way down here. If you haven't seen the full speedrun itself, it's you basically got to do a lot of things before you can even get towards the first rat. I'd say it would take you, depending how lucky you are, if things go well enough, it can take you probably like 5 minutes or something. Anyway, you're basically gonna pop right over here. You don't want to walk right around here, because don't do that, because it take more time, because then the character would see you, then it would walk there and it would waste a lot of time. It's smart to like go in front of him, let him notice it, and immediately start the text box, which starts the fight way faster than him just walking towards you and then starting the fight. Since you also have to remember, it takes a lot of time for the game to load. Now, he has his level 10, you have a level 6. Use Kindle, because flying is super weak against fire. If you get a burn, that'd be very good. So I'd say the best strategy here is to just use 2 Kindles here. Pray if you get a bird. If you don't, that's okay. I'll pick you again, and then heal up again, because recovery at level 6 is very, very good. It helps you so much. Then just keep repeating the exact same thing unless you get critical hits or a burn like that. That's very, very, very good. It's a very good thing to do, because then it gives you free turn to like heal up and make sure you don't have to worry about a lot of things later on. Now, heal up again. Putting myself in a good position. Yep, burn comes in. Almost kills it. And this should be a critical hit. That's kind of unfortunate, but it's okay. Alright, we leveled up. We got a lot of experience. And now we're pretty high level now. We're pretty high level. We're gonna have a good amount of health or something like that against this Alacat, who's like the strongest act. It's smart, and also be careful since it could crit you, so be careful with that. So I'm gonna use Kindle, because I'm looking for the burns. Plus, since we're normal types, it's super weak. His electron moves are not very effective, but it's a very important thing to use. Is to basically do that. Also, be very careful when it's attack. See your HP. Remember how much you have. Now I'm 13, so if it lands a critical hit, I'm dead. So I'm gonna just potion up here, just in case a critical hit comes in. Plus, I won't have a chance to potion up the next turn. Now I can attack normally without any worry, unless it gets critical hits. Then I'm pretty much in a bad situation. But see, the crit came in. It's very unfortunate. I'm at 6. If he gets a critical hit, I'm dead. No crit. Oh, okay, well that was a high roll, and I died. And that's basically how you gotta be very, very careful with that, because it can go either way. You can get very lucky or very unlucky. Anyway, I'm not gonna keep focusing anymore after that. Just remember, Deer learns ride at level 13, which is pretty much the level is gonna be after you can get access to Copal Cave. Which, let me show you right now. Let me just close the game right now for a second and load this one here. Let's run with my Creo right now. Let's ride. I give all of them ride, so I can immediately click. Give my character double speed, since I captured a lot of strong Creos, and I level them up all up. So I give myself double speed so I can move faster through the areas and stuff like that. So I don't have to like worry about like loads and stuff. Anyway, after you beat the guy and stuff like that, immediately just go down. After you beat him, just straight up go down, beat him, and then immediately just dodge these 2 guys. So be a little careful with the grass. You don't want to encounter something and waste a lot of time loading the area. And then get access to this place. There's probably going to be a guy 100% here. If you don't know what to do, just immediately, literally save, and then just click main menu, and then click yes, and then boom, you load back the game, and he's gone. Why? Because it's basically you can access the place anytime you want. It's just accessible anytime you want in the game. Anyway, you go in the cave and stuff like that. You get the essence stone right here. It puts you to level 15, which is a good level to run away from like a lot of fast Creos. Anyway, oh wow, a Volt Pistol, that's pretty rare. Anyway, you basically go to the cave with Ride to help you move to the cave faster. You also gotta make sure you don't dodge, you don't encounter a lot of crows. Now, I think 100% sure there's gonna be spots in the game in this cave that has the less encounters. I don't know how though, because I feel like there is spots, but I just don't remember them at all. But anyway, you basically just gotta go through the whole cave itself. Just immediately go through it and stuff like that. Don't worry about a thing. Just try to move through the cave as fast as possible. Also, if you after you remove one of these guys, save in front of them and then keep moving. So just in case you get killed, you don't have to like run all the way back here or walk from the entrance because you're always very very close. And you have to make sure you're always close just in case something happens where you get unlucky. It happened to me a lot. I forgot to save a few times, which really really hindered my time. It could have been probably like less than 5 hours, but well, it was less than 5 hours, but it could have been less than 4 hours and 51 minutes. You know, it could have been better. But anyway, try to go through the cave as fast as possible and stuff like that. Just walk slowly, take your time, save, move, save, move, save, move, and then just keep doing that until you can get out of the cave. Which it does get tedious, but that's why I made this speedrun. So one day some people can like go actually, let's say, go through Copal Cave and just see if there's spots in the cave itself that has about 0 encounters where like you can just walk on that spot for hours and you won't get any encounters, or at least it's very 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 low odds of you encountering something on like a specific tile, you know, or maybe there's like a move or something you can do or probably an input that can help you lower the odds. Anyway, try to escape the cave, save, move, and get out of the cave. And now you're out. Don't have to worry about that. He's not a trainer, but this guy down here is a trainer, so be careful. Move a little slow since you're riding. You're going to be a little faster. And be careful you don't fight these guys, stuff like that. Just dodge every person you can. After that, go down here. You get access towards Magna Town, which you need access to if you want to cut through a huge margin of the game to get towards the Colosseum. Anyway, dodge all of these people and stuff like that. Be careful though also. And you can also go in front of her. She's not a trainer, and you made it to Fortune City, which is very, very good. Since you need to go to Fortune City for you to go get the Dominus link you need to go catch a very crucial Creo. And you always know where he is because you're always going to find the house because the house is next to this old man. And there's going to be a revive potion here. It's going to be red, so it's 100% you're going to notice it. Talk with this guy, and he's going to give you a Dominus link, which is very good because it catches any Creo in the game. That's something you really, really need to help you out through, through the game. Now, after you get the Dominus link, depending how lucky you can get, if you immediately find a Luvian, is very good. But you need a Luvian, since it's a very, very crucial Creo. I don't have one yet. I only have Reduced, but Illuvian is a very crucial Creo. But there was Illuvian down there, which it's okay. Rupchicks, I still have those bonds up, and he just gets insta killed there. Thank God. Okay, I'm leveling up. Okay, that's kind of annoying. Okay, that's very annoying. Please stop leveling up. And see, since you just saw, see, point received, then point received 300 experience, then Toxifoli level received 300 experience, because it shortens the name and makes it move at least probably like a second or 2 seconds fast, which you might think is not that big, but think of the long run how much time you're gonna save if it's just 2 seconds alone. Anyway, if you get super lucky in front of Luvian right near the city itself, just catch it. You need this Luvian because Luvian has glide, fly, and teleport. 3 great moves that can help you coast through the game and get towards areas way faster. Teleport anywhere you can have access to. Glide, a very necessary thing so you can get access to the sixth and final rad, and the fly, which is a very crucial move that can also help you, that you need to go towards the fifth rad, because that's the main reason you catch Illuvian, because it has teleport, glide, and fly, and getting creators with those specific abilities, those abilities are going to be annoying because most of the time they're not going to have fly or glide immediately, except for Luvian, who's going to have all three immediately after you catch it, which is going to be very, very helpful. After that, you got to go through the cave. I was thinking probably the smartest thing to do is let your Creo faint, because since he's going to be very, very fast, because the main reason you might faint and it immediately teleports you there, but the problem with that though, it's probably going to teleport you straight towards Fortune City, since it's the closest shot, the closest recharge, the closest Poke Center, except for your house, because you went there and stuff. You went towards Fortune City, so it's going to bring you right there. I'm not 100% sure, but I feel I'm about 90% sure that's what's going to happen. I can't remember correctly. So you gotta go through the cave, save, and then just move, save, move. Just do that. Save and then move. Just make sure you're in a good spot, save, and then move again. Save, move. Just make sure you don't have to worry about a lot of things. And things are moving pretty well. I haven't got any encounters yet. Okay, yep. I was seeing that coming. My luck was pretty interesting. Anyway, just try to get it out of the cave as fast as possible. Go towards your city and stuff like that. Just get out of the cave, save, and just keep moving, doing like that over and over and over until you get towards destination you want to reach, which is pretty close. Also, if you can go buy breadcrumbs, immediately buy them. Breadcrumbs are very good because it can help you escape areas very, very fast, and it's a very good thing to have because it's an instant teleportation towards the closest the Creo Healing Center. It's the closest one. I forgot one, which made me had to like move through a lot of areas, to just get out of them, which is a very bad thing that I did. I should remember that, but it's a good thing because eventually in March I'm gonna repeat this. But that's basically how it goes. You're basically just gonna try to get out of this cave as fast as possible so you can get towards the first city in the first rad, and it's very, very simple after that, because you're going to have pretty much a level 80 or level 90 Creo at that point that can pretty much one-shot anything that's not resistant to it, or at least around the level 20s. If they're 10 or 15, they're probably going to tank it, depending their typing, if they resist or anything like that. But except for that, you're going to be pretty fine going against anything, because it helps you go through the arena very, very fast. It helps you go through a lot of places very quick, and I'm getting an incredible amount of encounters, which is very annoying. But I mean, that's nothing new. Anyway, you escape the cave finally, save out of the cave just in case something goes wrong, and then be careful on the grass. You don't want to encounter a Creo like this. It's basically it's a lot of your time, so be a little careful when you're in front of it. Save, and then just keep moving to make sure things don't go wrong. You escape the Creo. Okay, get out of the way. Now that you have your deer with ride, also remember too that he has ride and stuff like that. Never forget he has ride, so it helps you course through the game a lot faster, because you can always forget, and you could probably waste about 2 minutes walking. Meanwhile, you could have probably gone towards the next destination in probably like a few seconds. That's why it's always crucial to remember. Anyway, try to get towards the forest as fast as possible. Dodge every person you can find. Be careful of the grass, and just be careful. Also, when you're riding, like I said, you can encounter a lot of bad. Oh, sorry about that. A lot of bad things that can come up and be a very hindrance. So be careful. You have to fight this one guy here. Don't go all the way over here because he's gonna make a move. Go in front of his face, so it immediately starts the battle, and you'd have to waste a lot of time for him to be moving. Then fight your sibling, and then just get towards the city. Go in front of here, so Maestro doesn't have to move, and then immediately just go down. You can heal up if you have to, or buy potions and go through the whole arena. You're gonna have by this point a level 80, like I said, a level 80 or level 90 Illuvian, who's pretty much gonna kill everything. Just kill them, beat him. Your round's gonna be the first round is gonna be very easy. The second round is gonna be a little bit annoying since all of those Creos are very bulky and can take a lot of hits. Anyway, if you also you need let's say specific items, stuff like that, you can just always teleport back towards Magma Town and go straight towards Fortune City. I don't recommend that if you necessarily do need to. Also remember these trainers too, don't go up front like this because you're immediately gonna start a battle with him. So it's crucial to basically dodge him. That's what I did once, and that was a really dumb thing to do. So that's why you have to be very, very careful on not to bump into these guys. It's a very, very important thing. Anyway, like I said, be careful with the guy, stuff like that. Don't go up straight on this line. Be careful you don't fight him because you have to fight him, and you also have to fight this guy over here. So be careful. You don't want to fight as many people. You want to dodge as many people as possible, so you get towards the city as fast as you can. After that, you get access towards Carbon City, which is a very, very big step through the Nuzlocke itself. Sorry, through the speedrun itself. Now you have to beat the guys to this lab because there's going to be a cop blocking the path for you to get access towards the next destination. And you don't want to you don't want to beat the arena, beat the rad, and walk all the way up here, and somebody's going to be blocking the path, telling you can't go through because you're going to beat the Shadow Hive lab. So remember, beat the Shadow Hive lab, which I recommend first. I'd say you can do the arena first, since the lab is very close towards the rad. You can always do that later. I'd say beat the arena, beat the rad, since the rad takes more time than the lab itself. The lab just takes time because there's a lot of trainers. But beat the rad. After you beat the rad and beat the lab, you can get access towards this place where you're going to fight Maestro, who is going to be very, very annoying. Also, before you continue on, remember to buy some Terra Links. They're going to be very, very helpful and needed for this next specific Creo that you have to catch, which is especially in this area. Now you're gonna find Maestro and your rival, but it's not okay. Anyway, you're gonna go in this area. You're gonna find some Toxifolies. If you get lucky, you can find them very, very fast. But yep, one Toxifolie over there, and you need Toxifolie for the main reason. You need Toxifolie is because, like I said, Toxifolie has Kill Evolve and Learn Fissure. As Evolution learns Fissure, which is a very, very, very good move. It helps to go through the game very fast. One-hit kills everything, and it's practically one of the fastest Creos in the game. With look at this great speed set, 300. Very, very good. Very good speed set, very fast, and it can pretty much run almost anything in the game that's not faster than him. And if you get very lucky, you need 5 Toxifolies exactly. If you do get all 5 Toxifolies before you reach the city, that's very good. If you don't, that's okay. You can pretty much just try again and hope for the best. I got very lucky on my second try. In this area, I got 5 Toxifolies immediately, but after you do get all 5 Toxifolies, you basically get towards the city, which is very, very important to go towards here, since now that you're here, you have access towards this guy who is the basically mover learner and tutor and all that stuff for cards that you need to learn specific moves. Plus, you have access to the teleport, and you have already an Illuvian that can immediately teleport towards the places you need to go. And you need this teleport immediately so you can basically go towards Magma Town and immediately level up your Toxifolies so they can evolve and learn Fissure, because having early Fissure is very, very good and very crucial for later on games, because it can basically one-shots every card of the game and doesn't waste time on a back and forth hitting until somebody dies. It's very good. I recommend getting it the moment you get all 5 Toxifolies. Grab all 4, just literally go straight towards the center right here. Go straight towards the center. Grab all 5 Toxifolies and the Illuvian, so you have 4. Bring them all up and then go train them. They all learn Fissure. They all level up level 33, and they all learn Fissure at 38, if I'm not wrong. And basically, if they do overlevel, or let's say they go towards level 40 before they evolve, it's okay. Let them evolve, and then just come here to this guy, talk with him, and he'll basically ask you to teach him to move some money. Remember how much money he's asking, because it's a very, very important thing to know. Anyway, after you get all 5 Toxifolies here, remember, max one out, and then come back here, go straight towards the center, put them in the box, and then get the fourth one, and then boom, you can just train all four immediately, and then go through the arena and go through the rad. After that, you gotta go through the cave, which is unskippable. You have to go through the cave, go through the cave, and reach towards the next city, which is gonna be in the next part. So I hope this was very helpful. I kind of rushed a little bit, but if you basically just look at the first, let's say, 30 towards 40 minutes of the speed run itself, you basically can realize what I did. It wasn't very perfect or polished. I forgot halfway, or I just did improvements, because that's my second ever speed run. The first one I did, I basically got towards Hydro City in an hour, and that was the second one that I did meanwhile I was training and try to get everything, and I also had to backtrack a lot because I forgot about a lot of items that I need to go get, stuff like that. But yeah, hope this helps you guys a lot. With that, see you guys later. Don't forget to subscribe and have a nice